Madam Chair, members of the committee, good morning. For the record, I am Brian Wallace, a middle school teacher here in Carson City and Vice President of the Nevada State Education Association. The Nevada State Education Association has been the voice of Nevada educators for over 125 years. Last week's meeting of the Budget Subcommittee revealed concerning news of proposed reductions to per-pupil funding in the governor's budget submission. Even after record increases in education funding during the last session, Nevada continues to trail the national average by more than $4,000 per student. If per-pupil funding is reduced, Nevada students will fall further and further behind. In 2019, the legislature created the Commission on School Funding and asked them to present a plan to reach optimal educational funding in 10 years. The Commission developed a plan to do this by raising revenue with an expanded sales tax base and the closure of the property tax loopholes. The plan calls for $700 increases to per-pupil funding in each of the next 2 years, costing just over $600 million over the biennium. In his State of the State address, Governor Lombardo said Nevada can no longer blame a lack of funding for underperformance in schools. At the same time, his budget fails to follow the recommendations of the Funding Commission and instead proposes to cut per-pupil funding. This is why we are asking the legislature to reject this proposal and continue to work to address Nevada's chronic underfunding of education. We must pass the plan offered by the Commission on School Funding to reach optimal education funding in the next 10 years. 2 years ago, NSEA came to this table saying it was time for 20. We had issues with the mechanics of SB 231, and progress was made, and we were able to negotiate 20% raises for our teachers and support staff in many of our Nevada districts. However, to continue the progress on education retention, these funds should be made permanent, and frankly, new funds are going to be needed. Continued progress will require significant political will and discipline to remain focused on this task. Proposals to divert public funds away from public schools, whether that be through a new mechanism to expand private school vouchers or a giveaway to Hollywood studios, should be rejected. Throughout this session, educators, who are both our teachers and our dedicated support staff from across the state, will amplify their voices, sharing their powerful stories and their firsthand experiences that highlight the pressing needs of our schools, the challenges faced by all our educators, and the resources required to ensure every student can truly thrive in the state of Nevada. We hope their insights will serve as a call to action, reminding you that meaningful change begins with listening to those that are on the front lines, including me, and prioritizing the needs of our public schools, our educators, and our students, who will then go on to make our communities even that much more rich. Thank you.